Chile's President Gabriel Boric is in India. This is his first state visit to India as president. He's joined by a large contingent of ministers and business leaders. President Boric met Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi yesterday. They signed multiple agreements on critical minerals, defense and security, digital economy, and cooperation in Antarctica. President Boric also endorsed India's bid for a permanent seat in the UN Security Council. This visit is significant in many ways. Chile is an important South American partner for India. The two nations share warm ties going back 76 years. Chile has the world's largest copper and lithium reserves. These are needed in making batteries and electronics. And India is a major player in the global electronics manufacturing space. So closer relations with Chile would give India and India's manufacturing a big boost. That is why this visit is so significant. Our next report has more.
Chile's President Gabriel Boric arrived in India on the 1st of April. His plane landed in New Delhi, where he was given a ceremonial welcome. This is the Chilean president's first state visit to India, and he has brought a large contingent with him. Accompanying him are ministers and prominent business leaders from Chile. President Boric is in India till the 6th of April. After New Delhi, he went to Agra to see the Taj Mahal. He will also visit the cities of Mumbai and Bengaluru, but this visit is significant in many ways. President Boric met Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi in New Delhi yesterday, and the two shared admiration for India-Chile relations. This year marks 76 years of diplomatic ties between the two countries, and Prime Minister Modi emphasized on the deep cultural ties between India and Chile.
चिले के लोगों में भारत की फिल्म्स, क्विजीन, क्लासिकल डांसेस में बढ़ती रुचि हमारे सांस्कृतिक संबंधों का जीवंत उदाहरण है। आज दोनों देशों के बीच कल्चरल एक्सचेंज प्रोग्राम पर बनी सहमति का हम स्वागत करते हैं। हमने दोनों देशों के बीच वीजा प्रक्रिया को सरल करने पर भी विचार किया। हम भारत और चिले के बीच स्टूडेंट्स एक्सचेंज बढ़ाने के लिए भी प्रयास करते रहेंगे।
The two leaders then signed several agreements. These include cooperation in sectors involving critical minerals, defense and security, digital economy, cultural exchanges, and cooperation in Antarctica, which includes scientific studies and exploration. President Boric even extended an invite to Prime Minister Modi to visit the Antarctica.
As far as Antarctica is concerned, Chile has Antarctica as one of the most important issues. It works as a gateway to the Antarctic, and we have invited Prime Minister Modi to visit Antarctica.
The Chilean president called India a vital player in geopolitics. He hailed Prime Minister Modi's leadership and said India is the only country that is speaking to both Ukraine and Russia at the same time, despite the two being at war. President Boric even endorsed India's bid for a permanent seat at the United Nations Security Council.
We have backed India in the aspiration of a permanent post at the United Nations Security Council, and also the reform of the international organizations to make them more efficient.
But one moment between the two leaders stole everyone's heart. President Boric asked Prime Minister Modi about the Indian flag and the importance of the Ashok Chakra, which is the wheel in the center of the Indian tricolor. Here's why President Boric's visit is significant for India-Chile relations. Chile is a long, narrow country along South America's western coast, and it is rich in minerals. Chile has the world's largest copper reserves, which is about 190 million metric tons. At almost 10 million metric tons, Chile also has the world's largest lithium reserves. And both these minerals are vital for making batteries and electronics. Closer relations with Chile are in India's favor, because India has emerged as a global player in manufacturing electronics. This includes mobile phones, smart televisions, and smart home appliances. Deeper engagement with Chile will only boost India's manufacturing capabilities. President Boric's visit highlights India's growing role as a responsible power in the world, and with Chile's endorsement of India's leadership, New Delhi's mission of being the voice of the global South is surely gaining more traction.
Greeting you with aloha and namaste.
I love India.
Presence, occupation of a territory by another country pertains to India, what we saw in Kashmir.
How do you see Trump's America?
Yes, the current administration behaves differently from the previous administration.
Are you saying that there are foreign powers who are trying to bring down the current government in Syria?
Exactly.
Iran, maybe Russia too.
Prime Minister Modi committed to South-South, cooperation.
Not over 50%.
Is Ukraine prepared to pay the price for that peace?
No compromises at the cost of territorial integrity and sovereignty.